again, my little yarnivores and spiderettes. Fiber Spider back again with another tutorial just for you. Hello, hello, and how are all of you doing today? Doing pretty well because I get to show you another tutorial, and this one is so easy and quick, and the best part is it's just a one-row repeat. This is a variation of the Basketweave stitch, but it's only one row to remember, and it is so easy and fast. Now, typically, for textured stitches, I like to use a solid color of yarn because it really showcases the texture. However, this being the case of it being just a one-row repeat, I think that a variegated yarn really makes it look snazzy because you got these back bumps here showing off the colors, and I just think it looks really quite interesting. Now, also, another word about textured stitches is that they are yarn eaters. Yes, they are. And the fabric is so luscious and squishy, but you are going to need a lot of yardage for a project. So I would suggest buy a lot. If you don't end up using all of it, return it or add it to your stash, but buy a lot because this texture comes at the price of a lot of yardage. Also, another word about textured stitches is that because they are textured, they are a little bit condensed. So you're going to want to use a hook size that is a little bit bigger than you would normally use. Typically, for this weight of yarn, which is a weight of 3, this is Lion Brand Ice Cream in the big scoops, and typically I would use a size H, which is a 5mm size crochet hook. However, for this swatch, this is a 6mm, which is a size J, and it gives the fabric a much more drapey flow to it. Well, you know what? That being said, let's get started, shall we? Alrighty. Okay, as usual, first things first, the base chain. Now, for this particular stitch, your base chain needs to be a multiple of 6 chains plus 1 additional chain. So you can make this as wide or as narrow as you want to, whether you're making a hat, a scarf, a blanket, a wrap, really anything goes. So get your multiple of 6 plus your additional 1 chain, and we shall get started. Alrighty, see you in a bit. Okay, so row 1 is going to be our foundation row, but after that, it's just a one-row repeat. So let's start off with row 1, which is going to be just double crochets. And we're going to start by doing our first double crochet into the 4th chain from the hook. And you could go into the back bump or the top loop of the V, really, whatever tickles your fancy. So just do your double crochet into the 4th chain from the hook, and that is going to count as your first 2 double crochets. And then just stitch your way across, doing a double crochet into each chain until you reach the end. And also, as far as doing the one-row repeat, typically I like to go into the chains to create a cleaner, neater edge. However, I have an easier method for you, and I think that the edge looks just as good, so extra bonus. By the way, this swatch that I'm doing right now, I did 3 multiples of 6 plus my additional 1 chain. So I've got a total of 19 chains that I'm currently working with, in case if you were curious. Also, I do suggest doing a swatch of this stitch first to determine, how many multiples of 6 you would need for the desired width of your project. That, and also you can get a feel for how the stitch works, how it looks, etc., etc. Also, I think that this would be a great stitch for an ombre yarn as well, something I didn't mention, but any sort of color changing yarn I think would look really, really good, with one exception, and that would be a variegated yarn where the color changes like every couple of inches. I don't necessarily think that that would be good. I think that that would be perhaps a little too busy. With this colorway, sometimes it's like several feet of the same color, and I think that it lends itself rather nicely. So that's it for row 1, our foundation row. Let's get into the fun stuff with row 2, shall we? Alrighty. Okay, so for row 2, which is what we're going to be doing for the rest of the entire project, going to start off by chaining up 2 for your first double crochet and then turn the work. And basically we're going to be doing front and back post double crochets, 3 of each until we reach the end. So I'm going to start off by doing 3 front post double crochets, which personally I find to be a little bit easier. So you start off by yarning over and then going around the post of the stitch. You don't go into the top of the stitch like many other stitches. Now you're going around the post, and then you grab your yarn, pull it through, and then pull through 2, and then pull through 2. Oops. So that is our first front post. And then we're going to do 2 more. Yarn over, going around the post, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2, around the post, yarning over around the post, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2. So these are our 3 front post double crochet stitches. Now we're going to do 3 back post. So yarn over, and then instead of going around the front, we're going to go around the back. So around the back, and grabbing your post from the back, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2. And that's what creates that sort of ridge. Yarn over, going around the back, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2. Yarn over, going around the back of the post, pulling up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2. So that's our 3 back post. And then the next 3 are going to be front posts. So yarn over, around the front of the post, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2, yarn over, front of the post, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2, yarn over, front post, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2. And so you just keep doing this alternatingly, back, forth between 3 front, 3 back. So let's do that again. Yarning over, around the back, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2. Yarn over, around the back, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2. Yarn over, around the back, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2. And then we have our last 3, which are going to be front posts. Yarn over, around the front of the post, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2, yarn over, front post, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2, yarn over, front of the post, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2. Now, what you could do is do your last double crochet into the actual chain. However, I find that with all the texture going on, that if you just yarn over and go into the space in between the stitches, it's just as good. In this case, not always, but in this case, yes, I give you permission. Going to go into this space, yarning over, pulling up a loop, pull through 2, and pull through 2. And that is the repeat row for the rest of the project. Now, because we started and ended with the 3 front posts, it's going to be the reverse on the opposite side, so you can still do 3 front posts on both sides, beginning and end, and it creates that sort of checkerboard effect. So let's do a row or 2 or 3 together and, spend some time together. So let's do a couple of repeats, shall we? Alrighty. Okay, let's do some repeat rows. Now, because my piece isn't very wide, you aren't going to see a lot of color change going on. It's going to be more solid, but the wider my piece would be, the more variegated the colors would appear. It's something to keep in mind as far as the width of your project in relation to the colorway. Because I'm using the same yarn, but there's going to be a lot more solid bits of color here and there. So for the repeat, we're just going to chain up 2 for our first double and turn the work, and then going to go around these first 3 stitches with front post double crochets. So yarn over. Now, because these are sort of scooted to the back, sometimes you have to sort of pull them to the forefront a little bit. Yarn over, going around the post, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2, yarn over, round the post, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2, yarn over, round the post, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2. So we got our 3 fronts. Now we need 3 back posts. Yarn over. And again, sometimes you need to sort of scoot your stitches so that you can get to that post easier. Got my yarn over, around the back, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2. Got that little ridge bump there. Yarn over, round the back, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2. Yarn over, round the back of that post, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2. We got our 3 looking nice and pretty. Then we need 3 fronts. So yarning over, going around the post, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2, yarn over, round the post, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2, yarn over, round the post and pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2. 3 back posts, yarn over, round the back, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2, yarn over, round the back, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2, yarn over, round the back, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2, and ending with our 3 front posts. Yarn over, round the post, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2, yarn over, round the post, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2, yarn over, round the post, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2. And then, last but not least, don't forget, this is very important so it doesn't throw off your count. Be sure to double crochet into the space in between your stitches at the very end. This is sort of your edge stitch, very important. And ultimately, in spite of the fact that this being a very, very textured stitch, this edge still is pretty darn straight in the grand scheme of things. Let me show you my actual piece here. So you can see that the edge, it's pretty darn straight. You know, sometimes it looks really wonky and cattywampus and so forth, but no, this looks pretty good. So going into the space on the edge there, because it's just a 1-row repeat, it really looks fine as far as, you know, in my judgment. So let's do another row together, shall we? So start off by chaining up 2, and turning the work. And because we have our back post bumps, we're going to do front posts. So I got my yarn over, going around the post, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2, yarn over, round the post, pull up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2, yarn over, round the post, pulling up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2. So we got our 3, yarn over, back post, going around that post, pulling up that loop, pull through 2, pull through 2, yarn over, going around the back of the post, pulling up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2, yarn over, back of the post, pulling up a loop, pull through 2, pull through 2. Then 3 front posts, yarn over, going around the front, pull up a loop, pull through 2 and 2, yarn over, around the front, pull up a loop, pull through 2 and 2, yarn over, front of the post, pull up a loop, pull through 2 and 2, yarn over, back of the post, pull up a loop, pull through 2 and 2, yarn over, round the back, pull up a loop, pull through 2 and 2, yarn over, around the back, pull up a loop, through 2 and 2, yarn over, 3 front posts, yarn over, around the front, pull up a loop, through 2 and 2, yarn over, through 2 and 2, yarn over, pull up that loop, through 2 and 2, and then last but not least, don't forget, double crochet into that space in between your stitches at the very, very end. And there you go. So just keep going, going, going. And if I went just a little bit more, you could see the color change. But there you go. It's lovely. It's textured. It's so simple. And sometimes, let's face it, you just need a pattern and a project to work on, going completely on autopilot. You know, sometimes we need a mental vacation. You know, at least I know I do from time to time, not gonna lie. And I think that this is perfect. You know, it's squishy, it's textured, and it's just so simple. Well, there you are, the 1-row basket weave. Alrighty, my dears. So that being said, there is my tutorial on the 1-row basket weave stitch. Really hope that you liked it, and if you did, please give a little thumbs up button down below. You know that I appreciate your appreciation. And in the comments section, I want to hear from you. I want to hear, what sort of project are you going to make with this stitch? What sort of yarn? What sort of colorways? You know, always interested in hearing your feedback and, you know, all about your creative process and so forth. Yeah. So you know what to do until next time, right? I want all of you to stay inspired, stay caffeinated, stay stitching, and please stay safe. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now, everybody, and have a great day.